All right, pick three glance family. OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget, and play responsibly. Realize that the lottery was set up for you to lose and not for you to win, so play at your own risk. Here on this video, I want to explain the difference between factual data and methodology data. The methodology data is information that is come about from methods to try to reach a desired results. And I would classify that as anything that is not using really factual data to come about a result. Any different methods like with pick three, the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the root sums, the number sums, any other method, the different workouts and rundowns, any method that doesn't include all 1,000 numbers in their method is called methodology. Factual data includes the factual all 1,000 numbers. That's what pick three at a glance is based off of. What I did was took 22 numbers out of those 1,000 numbers, put those 22 numbers together where they represent all 1,000 numbers by doing a 111 rundown on those 22 numbers, which combines all the 1,000 numbers in 22 columns. That way you are factually tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and knowing what they're doing at all times. That way, when you're looking for numbers to play, you're actually looking at what the 1,000 numbers are doing. So when you find a number to play, you can measure about how long, when you pick the number up to play it, how long you would play it before you stop playing it. That's why you see a lot of people playing numbers that they don't know why they're playing, and as soon as they get off the number or stop playing the number, in other words, here the number comes. Or you see a lot of people playing numbers and then they'll say that they were one off the number or they missed it by one number and things like that. That's because 99% of them are using methodology instead of using factual data, which is tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. It's not that you want off on the number, it's that you missed that whole number as a whole because you're mirroring numbers and you're flipping numbers with all the different methodologies. We make it more complicated than it needs to be. If we track the actual 1,000 numbers, then you know what's going on. That's factual dates beta, okay? Instead of using methodologies that everybody has a different system, a different way with these methodologies to win. But there's only one strategy that works and really give you an edge is working with the law of average with those 1,000 numbers, because all those numbers have to change positions. Like if you're playing 1, 2, 3, the number has to change to 1, 3, 2, a 2, 1, 3, a 2, 3, 1, a 3, 1, 2, a 3, 2, 1. That has to happen when the numbers, 1,000 number changes working with the law of average. And you can see that by tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. And you can see, have a somewhat of a measurement about how long that might take. Now the numbers are random. There's no doubt that shouldn't even be up for dispute. Those 1,000 numbers, there's no rhyme or reason why those numbers are going to fall and how they're going to fall. But they have to work with the law of average. You will be able to see that the numbers change positions. But you can't see that with different methodologies out there. They're just not going to happen. So I just wanted you to get the definition of methodologies, that they're not really data-based methods of trying to win. And most of the strategies are set up for you to try to win the next day. And there's no such thing out there. Okay. So it says methodology is a system of methods and principles for doing something, for example, for teaching or for carrying out research. And that's basically what we're doing with the Pick 3 when we're trying to win it. We're doing methodologies, but there's no research because they can't tell you the last time that a number fell in those different methods. They can't tell you when the front pair of the number fell, or the back pair, or the single pair, or the single digits. Those are methodologies. When you do factual data, you can track everything and know what's going on with all 1,000 numbers. Another example here is exploratory, explanatory, perceptive, or experimental. That's what the tic-tac-toe, date sums, grids, flips, mirrors, and multiple different rundowns show you. Okay? No database. Methodology is a fancy word for research method, a method or step to take to answer your research question. For the research question is what number is coming the next day. There's nothing out there the next 3 days, the next 4 days. You got to pick 3 numbers that ain't hit in 16 years in Missouri. So there's no method to that. You have to track the actual 1,000 numbers in your data, factual data. Purpose of research methodology is to explain the reasoning behind your approach to your research. Okay, again. Now here's factual data. Factual data is information that is based on facts, and facts is the 1,000 numbers. If you tracking a number like 1, 2, 3, and you'll either know that it fell or it didn't fall. If you tracking the front pair of 1, 2, or the 1, 2, 3, you'll know if it fell or it didn't fall. If you're tracking the back pair of the 1, 2, 3, you'll know if it fell or if it didn't fall. This is factual data. You need to know what numbers are actually fell in order to know what numbers to play, working with the law of average. Then you can make a sound decision on how to play your numbers. And it's not going to be no numbers coming in hidden every day, every 7 days, every week. You have to track the numbers to see what they're actually doing to be a bigger and better winner. And to make a sound decision. If you're not looking and tracking those 1,000 numbers and only using the tic-tac-toes and date sums and grids and flips, you're playing a loser's game. Now you got 1,000 numbers. You got 365 days in the year. You got 635 of those 1,000 numbers. You have no idea what's going on with them unless you track it each and every one of them. So if you're not tracking each and every one of those 1,000 numbers, you playing with mythology, which is the tic-tac, date sums, and all the methods that they have out there to try to win. It's like playing cards with half a deck and trying to win. You can't win like that. You have to be able to know how to play Pick 3 using the law, working with the law of average and number probabilities. How long will that 1, 2, 3 you played? How long will it take it to come out? Not just do a tic-tac-toe, a date sum, a grid, and a flip, and come up with a 1, 2, 3 and say that's my number. Okay? Something that is factual, concerned with facts, or contain facts rather than giving theory or personal interpretations. Factual, adverse, adjective, adverse, after verb. We'll see the following for factual. Collins, I don't know, this other stuff is something else we probably need to look up, but it's facts relating to the facts. Something factual is real, is based in fact, meaning it can be proven. See, like I said, that 1, 2, 3, if you know that it came or didn't come, that can be proven. Or whatever number you decided to play, or how you play the number, or it can be proven if that 1, 2 on the front didn't fall, or that 2, 3 on the back didn't fall, or 1, 2 on the front did fall, or that 2, 3 on the back did fall. You have to track the actual 1,000 numbers to be a bigger, better winner and get in the winner circle. This is just the bottom line. I'm trying to get everybody on the same page. There's no methodology or no strategy that works alone if you're not tracking all the data to win. What are the synonyms for factual? Factual, accurate, circumstantial, credible, descriptive, legitimate, literal, precise, unbiased, and there's more. But it's saying that you know, like I said, 1, 2, 3, what happened with your 1, 2, 3. You know exactly what's going on with that number that you're playing. And answer, estimated data sources can be useful when direct measurement is not feasible, but they may be less accurate than factual data resources. Factual data resources are generally more reliable, but they can be more expensive over time consumption to obtain. But what it's saying there is that factual data is more reliable than the tic-tac-toe, the date sums, the grids, the flips, the mirrors, the multiple different methods that people have to obtain to winning, pertaining to winning. But pick three at a glance is based on nothing but you tracking the actual data and knowing what's going on with those actual 1,000 numbers. This is what you have to set up. You can use pick three at a glance, but any data, you need to know the data. And that's why I put a simplified method that you can track on paper to track the actual 1,000 numbers to be a bigger and better winner. If you're looking to be more professional at this game. Pick three to me is a game. I play it as a game. I don't play out of need or greed. And I have improved my playing greatly. But you have to do the work. You have to put the wood in so you can get the fire out. That's why I know what it takes to win. And it don't take me putting up a bunch of numbers, giving you numbers, having you pay for numbers, or however you do it. You have to be the professional, not me. You develop into the professional. And once pick three, and I don't have no lottery groups. I can't do that because I can't measure all those numbers. I don't, and no methodologies that I'm teaching. Everything with pictograms is straightforward. All you have to do is study it and learn it and apply it. And all the numbers going to run different and randomly in your state. Every number runs different and randomly from every draw. So that's why you have to do the work. Now, when you get blessed with the strategies and the methods, the factual methods, database methods, then just bless the channel as the channel blesses you. That's basically what I'm looking for. But I'll do everything I can to help you learn pick three at a glance. Strategy is an hour or less. I can explain it. I can explain everything with the pick three at a glance. I can show you where I won and how many times I've been in the winner's circle, because I have the receipts to show for it, or in some of my older videos, the tickets. But when you play online, you don't get a receipt. With Illinois, all you get is that you won. Then you know to go and check out your ticket because you have a winning ticket. So that's pretty much explained. So like I say, play on Pentagon, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town.